Hello.
Hello.
Ali, you're early.
Oh, I think I'm just not late.
No, you're an hour early.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, by the way, did you see Max's announcement?
Which one?
3 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. GMT.
I haven't done the math. Is he off?
Well, yeah, that should be 11 p.m. GMT. Is 3
Oh,
p.m. is
yeah.
11 p.m.
All right.
So that's like in an hour's time.
That is for tomorrow. That's for Friday, right? That's not.
Oh
Did,
yeah,
did he get the day wrong as
that's
well?
tomorrow. Sorry. Oh
Okay.
no. That just needs to be changed to 11 p.m. GMT. I
Yeah.
thought that was actually. I didn't notice it
Yeah,
was.
3 p.m. PST is not 4 p.m. GMT.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
Absolutely
11
not.
p.m.
Yeah.
I thought that
And
was for the
also,
office hours.
Civitai
Yeah.
is having issues right now.
Is it really? What sort of issues?
Hello.
Worse than usual?
That's his server. You can do with the times everything you want.
No, it's illegal. Time travel is
No, it's
illegal.
illegal.
All right. We'll fix that announcement.
Under what government is time travel illegal?
Oh, are we getting the
We're in
goods?
the
Are
future.
we getting the goods, Ali?
Ooh.
All right. Give me one sec.
Yes,
So,
please.
what's happening with the website? The website down?
That's broke it.
I did
What
get a
have you done?
few errors today.
Oh.
Where Civitai seems to be having issues.
Oh. It seems
Yeah,
not
we
bad.
tried to report. We tried to report him earlier. He's trying to do too much work, like overstressing the website.
That is.
Yep.
Yep. That sounds about right.
He's deleting too many loots.
Yeah,
That's
he's breaking the space-time continuum.
hilarious.
Yep.
He's gone too much in on one side.
Civitai can't work properly without enough loot.
Yep.
There has to
Thanos will
be.
appear to balance it all out again soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know
Minimum.
the cosmic balance between good and evil has to be maintained.
Yep.
That is absolutely true. Cool. So, what you guys been up to today? What's been happening?
I
Waiting
relearned
for
in painting while someone else was trying to get their SDXL fixed.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to help some people and share the wisdom of the in painting, the goodness.
Oh yeah. Not enough people in.
Also learned
Well, I
my
think it's.
laptop is pretty bad.
What?
I think the problem is a lot of people don't actually realize how deep you can go into in painting,
That's true.
and there's also like a lot of people don't understand the settings of. Like I was just explaining to Athena to help her understand. So she was using resize 2 as a rescaler, but she was still trying to do it as the in paint mask. So
Okay.
she was like masking off an area and then resize by 1. So then I brought her onto the resize 2 to explain her to that when you're selecting a masked area and you upsize it by 1024 by 1024, it's actually that entire mask. So you're going from like a 20 by 20 square face to a full 1024 by 1024 face,
Right.
high detail, and then it gets put back into the image.
Sure.
And when people learn about that, it's like, wait, it can do that
Oh,
as
yeah.
well?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of those kind of absolutely massive features that can really help you make the most amazing images that people just don't know about. So it's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, because I
Thanks
mean
for.
the amount of times I've seen like someone generate a really nice image, but it may have a bad character face.
Yep.
And you put it into InPaint and then InPaint that one bit again with a different bit of denoise, and
Yep.
it's it comes out like a masterpiece.
Absolutely. Yep. Cool. Well, thanks for doing that. That's awesome. Sharing the
Yep.
knowledge. So I have a little bit of news for you. You've probably seen where we left off yesterday. We were talking about the commercialization of models, and Emad had been posted some stuff on Twitter, and he's been replying to everyone. There's a whole big thread going on right now. And Max had a call with him today to find out just what it means for us. And nothing is concrete, nothing's set in stone, and it's pretty much as we suspected. He's making it up as he goes along. Emad's pretty much everything he said yesterday, they're walking back, and they don't have a concrete plan.
So they basically pulled a Unity.
He actually mentioned Unity like multiple times in this conversation.
Have you seen that tweet that he just posted?
Let's see.
What is the commercialization of models?
They're going to start
Not
charging.
your models, not your mind, decentralized AI. But at the same time, once a... Oh no, that's a pinned one. Sorry, yeah, but it's kind of funny that he's put that up there with decentralized it, but he wants to commercialize it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So models, certain models that are coming out, or ones that are already out, like STXL Turbo, Stable Video Diffusion, they're going to start charging if you want to use them commercially. And there's a poll on his Twitter right now saying what would be fair to charge everyone for, but charging, they're going to charge monthly, and I think the minimum amount was in the poll was $1, and the max was 20, and I think $1's winning right now. So
wait, where is this? I can't see it on his Twitter.
Oh my goodness, let me see.
It must be on a reply.
Let me have a quick look.
Hey T, real quick, if you're gonna be snacking, could you mute your mic?
I'm not eating nothing. What?
I thought
I
that was
wish I had a
Ali.
snack. But
Oh,
hold
I
on.
thought that
It
was
might be because
Ali
I'm moving
rummaging
around
around the
chaotically.
snacks.
Let me see if I can find this poll.
Yeah, I'm looking down through his replies. Oh, I found it.
Can you link it in the
21 hours ago? Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, so Max had a call with him, and he wasn't able to straighten out any of it. They don't have a concrete plan.
I noticed that he didn't put 0.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So,
I think like the better thing would be if you don't think any, just don't reply. I think that would probably. I mean, how many replies has that had so far? 3,254 votes. And what's the winning?
It's, I think, by about 1%. It was $1. It was a toss-up between 1 and 20.
Wait, is it? Oh, so they're trying to do it for everyone, though.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So
for those making under $1 million.
Yeah. So anyone who's making under $1 million, you'll still have to pay X amount to commercialize or to use their models in a commercial manner, and then over $1 million, you're going to be paying a lot of money.
Oy, oy, oy.
I mean, I can see why they want to do that because, like we were saying yesterday, I think they are literally going to throw all of their eggs in the video side of thing now.
Yeah,
I think that SDXL Turbo is still just. I think it's just aimed at the normies that don't know AI that much, and they're just marketing it as a quick type it in, get your image done. Because there's literally no other options apart from one text box.
Yeah, it's an odd choice to release. I think, especially right after SVD's out. Now we've got Turbo, and Turbo's not that impressive. So I've got some Turbo flows up right now. I'll post some links just in one sec.
It's like we were saying. There isn't really any difference between 1.5 and Turbo. I mean, how fast can you generate a 512 by 512 image on 1.5 on a 4090?
Right. So
literally the same speed.
It's fast. It is a little bit faster, I think. So, here's Turbo, and let's give it a go. It's on my 4090, 512, 512, 4 steps at 1.3 CFG. It's pretty much LCM. I don't see much difference between this and an LCM model. Maybe slightly faster. But then have you all seen SoCal Guitarist? SoCal Guitarist has released. Stop this. Has released
No.
a model that he has trained. It's called TurboVision XL. I think I've got a link to it in the article. It's the first SDXL turbo fine tune, and Emad actually tweeted about it. And it generates the same as turbo, super fast, but at SDXL resolutions, so 1024. There's definitely a trade-off when it comes to quality and speed, but this does pretty well for sure.
Real quick, Ali, your mic is very weird today.
Say again, it's very weird.
Your mic is very off when it comes to volume. It keeps going up and down, and sometimes it's really hard to hear you, even on Twitch.
It seems like it's
Oh.
either off to the side or it's not in front of you.
Oh man, we've never had problems before. That's not so good.
I think it's just you when you're like looking away from your mic, is
That could be it.
dropping the equalizer down.
That could be. I did make some changes to my setup, so it could also be that.
But why? It was working perfectly.
I know. I had to do something else, and I didn't want to change it, but I had to. So let me just make sure everything's set the right way. I'm also using.
Yeah, now it was really quiet, and then yeah.
I'm also
but
using.
he was just bumbling to himself.
Yeah, he was quiet for himself as well.
I'm also using the virtual camera in Discord so that you can see exactly what I'm streaming to Twitch, and hopefully.
Right, but that shouldn't affect your mic, though.
Well, you don't know how I set things up. I can break things pretty well. I'm an expert at breaking stuff.
Same.
So this is SoCal's version of the turbo model. 5 steps at a CFG of 1.2. And I'll have to load the model, so the first one's not going to be quick. But
So I just had to mute your stream. Sorry. So if you don't mute the stream on Twitch, it's going to double your voice.
Yes, correct. Yeah, if anyone's watching in both places, then please mute one of them.
Oh no, I mean on Discord. Because if you don't mute the stream on Discord, you get your voice coming through twice.
Correct. Yes.
That's quite nice. Wait, is this on turbo?
Yes, this is turbo. Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely better prompts than what they were doing, but I mean, you've got more control over what you're doing.
Let's drop it down to 3 steps. It's getting pretty bad now.
But we were promised 1 step, gents.
Yeah, they were doing 1, weren't they?
Let's do 1. Yeah.
And that's going to be bad. What the?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Hey, it's fast though. Very good. Yeah.
It's fast though.
It looks like you're hitting cancel on every single image halfway through a gen.
What about the CFG? What if it was at 3 or 5?
Let me record that. I will take it as my next zombie movie.
Oh, that makes it
interesting.
worse.
Oh yeah. That's
It looks like it's adding a trippy Laura to it, like a glitch Laura.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we
I
add
think it's
some
kinda
electronic
cool.
music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DJ Heartscar, I'm here. So
Yeah.
It's a bit like it looks
play
a
any
bit
of my
like
trance songs, easy.
DJ Scarlet Red Laptop.
God, that just
What's up, y'all? I'm
went
DJ
from
Scarlet
bad
Red
to worse.
Laptop.
wow.
Oh god.
Back at it again with 2 pixels of RAM.
By the way, Ali, can
Yes.
you answer API related questions as well?
No. Well, I can try. What is the issue?
Okay. The issue is that I'm trying to load a single image from Civitai.ai,
Okay.
but when I try to do it via API / images and then post ID, I get an empty result.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Is
Wait
this
a
the first time that you're using the API, or is it an issue that's just come up?
Yes and no. I'm using the API right now for my side companion project, but like I said, when I try to load a single image and go via post ID, I'm getting nothing. Wait a second, I'm actually trying to figure it out. Give me a second, please. Civitai.com, and where is my code when I need it? And I need an image that is not a video. Yeah.
If you want to DM me, I will pass that on to the developers after we get off this call.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I'm just being told in Twitch that someone was demonstrating one-step generations last night, and he was using the SD Turbo Scheduler node. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
I guess that's going to be similar to like the LCM sampler.
Yeah, where does one? All right, who knows where to find the Turbo Scheduler node?
Probably Comfy Manager.
Yep.
Maybe.
We're looking for, what's it called? Turbo Scheduler.
Oh, Zoe's saying to update Comfy.
Oh, it's there's a new native node.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, could be.
Oh,
Perhaps for testing.
interesting. When's the last time I updated? A couple of days ago.
The new ones like Koya Deep Shrink and other things are often put into for testing.
Yeah, yep. No, I'm gonna have to update. All right, not right now, but awesome. Yeah, I'm being told that it's all native. Thanks. Fantastic. So we have just pushed support today, I believe. Turbo runs in the on-site generator, so you can but none of the Turbo models are actually enabled yet because there's a licensing issue. We need to work that out. We need to speak to EMAD and work this out. The way that it's worded in the Turbo license prohibits us from putting it on any generation service or any API service.
Ali, did you install a noise gate?
A noise gate? Nope. I did not.
Because that's what it seems to be doing. It's really weird. Your volume. I was watching, and you were straight onto the mic. You were like, going la 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 like that. If you listen to yourself, it's really weird. It's like an attack or a noise gate, which is like modulating half on, half off.
Oh, okay. Interesting. What on earth did I change?
Yeah, sorry, Tim. I didn't know how to like say it otherwise.
Fantastic. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I will work on that.
It could be because you're also streaming your voice through your desktop.
I think
Do you have
the same mic as I
Do you
am,
have a compressor on?
I don't. Nope.
Or anything that uses something called a release?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like. It sounded like a release or an attack. The noise gate was like cutting in and out.
I don't believe so.
You've got a Yeti, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing is it's very far away from you. Because condenser mics are supposed to be used like around 2 inches away from your face.
I would say it's about.
Oh,
about 4.
I think it's because of the blur. It looks like it's about. Yeah, the blur makes it look like it's about 3 feet away from you. So.
Yeah, it's literally a hand.
Oh no, yeah, fine. Yeah, the blur kind of made it look weird.
All right, well, thanks for letting me know. I'll go and test that afterwards because we need it to be good for the big announcement that's coming tomorrow. The one that Max messed up.
Ooh.
And I can't share any more than that, but you're going to want to be around for that. Although we'll stream it to Twitch and we'll put the VOD up if you miss it. So, has Max fixed the times yet in the announcements?
Announcements.
Nope.
No. Okay. Good show. Perfect.
Report message.
No.
Misinformation.
I'll go whip him.
Do it.
Yeah, you can only do harmful misinformation. Why can't I just do normal misinformation? I'm not going to do that to him.
Your attacker is showing me. Oh, I see. Missing nodes that I don't have. Perfect. Okay, I will be updating right after this.
Oh, are you sure that you don't have them?
Yes, I believe so. Let me see. We are looking at sampling, custom sampling, and schedulers. Yeah, definitely not.
Okay.
I think I definitely haven't updated today. I think it must have been a couple of days ago since I updated Comfy. So, if you guys are not playing with SVD, I've been obsessed with SVD. I had to tear myself away from it to write about Turbo, which is far less exciting. What else have you been up to? Has there been anyone have any issues that they want me to raise with the devs? Any open issues that I can chase them about?
I'm still pulling together the results for the API calls.
Okay, sure. If you just send me a DM with all the details.
I'm on it.
Okay, that's fine.
I have this personal ongoing ongoing request that eventually, one day, someday, maybe perhaps, Civitai has a feature where I can organize the models by oldest first, so I can see those that were there at the dawn of time.
You just have to scroll, keep on going, right down to the
It
bottom.
takes so long with some things, man. Please, I beg.
Have you submitted a feature request for that? I think I've seen one for that.
It might have been me.
It could have been, yeah.
Ellie, can you work with this? What I sent you?
I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll pass that on. We'll find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Hasn't Max stated that we're planning to introduce the option to filter for a specific time frame?
He
I
may
do remember
have.
that.
He may have.
That was something.
I think there was something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I
interesting.
mean, it's not exactly the thing you're requesting, but it would help to find all those models lost in the dark abyss of
Infinite space.
Yep.
the first months of Civitai.
Yep. I mean, to be honest,
yes, lost. Go on.
There's not much of value down there. The first models that came out, the first things that were mixed back in the old days, there's a lot of really, really bad stuff.
True. But that, to me, that's the charm of it, is that there are models out there that I know might be compatible with some older images that I have, but I can only find them if there was a place that has cataloged essentially all of the older models. And even if they were mixed or bad at the time, sometimes the results were really, really cool.
That's true.
I'd like to stitch together some kind of like video or something one day showing how much things have progressed.
Right.
As I dodge the bullets of getting told that AI is bad and Terminator will teleport from the future and eat me alive or something.
Right.
But
right.
I want to, the progress of everything, including including the site, has come very far, and I'm eager to show off what the potential future could be.
Sure. Well, here's a tip for you. If you go to the Civitai user, civitai.com/user/Civitai, there's 700 models on this account. And the reason for this is that when a user deletes their account, they can opt to transfer all their content to the Civitai user. And there's some very, very, very odd stuff in here.
So I couldn't resist.
Hey, yo. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't know existed.
So I think that you guys can get here. I don't think this account's this account's not locked down, but it has got some very old and very weird stuff in here.
You know what's kind of interesting? If you open the first model ID, it's Superhero Diffusion from.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, that is right. If we look at
basically, what you can do is you take just the one in the link I posted in the chat and do like 2, 3, 4, 5, and just go upwards.
Yeah.
Ali, is the STXL generator broken?
Oh, I mean, might be.
Yeah, it might be.
Why you asked to display this on stream?
The correct answer is always no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I don't. Yeah, let's see.
Everything is working as expected.
What do you mean by broken? I mean,
it errors now.
Nonsense. I don't believe it.
Nonsense. Okay, fine.
You broke it again.
That's fake news.
Looks,
it's working perfectly. It's working fine. It's working great.
it looks
It's the
fine
greatest
to me.
generator ever.
Yeah, just
they make it super creator. They make it big.
I mean,
they make it nice.
He prompted for 6.
fuck.
He prompted for 6 grey boxes. That's what he got. I don't see any.
And maybe should generate. And maybe should generate a Trump picture for me. That it works so good.
Oh,
it's so nice. God Lord, I'm afraid of myself. Why the fuck can I impersonate always fucking dictators?
looks. Oh dear. All right, delete that. You didn't see that. We just have to wait a bit longer. It'll be fine. All right. Okay.
I have a question about the SVD. What is SVD? You mentioned that a bit earlier.
SVD is Stable Video Diffusion, and it is a model that. Let's get the links up. It is image to video. You can run it on about 8 gig of RAM, and it's great fun. Let me post this in the office hours chat and in the Twitch. Yeah, you just pass in your image.
Oh, and I forgot another thing about the API actually, Ellie.
Okay, just tack it on the end. I'll pass it
Yeah.
on.
Did you get a chance to try it? That link I gave you, the Leatrix one.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
You'll see just how similar this is to, or it seems like what they're doing with SVD is they're doing the parallax. So it doesn't seem to be focused on just video. It seems to always be focused on parallax. So you've got like a specific movement, whether it's going to like left or right or circling, and that's exactly what the Leatrix site does.
Oh yeah, okay. But sometimes you do get movement. You can get blinking. You can get arm movement. It's not. It's kind of rare, but yeah, most of the time you do get the parallax effect. But often
it just seems like that parallax effect is weighted fairly highly.
Sure. Yeah, that just pretty much is. So with the settings that I found to be best, it's either zoom in, zoom out, pan to the left, pan to the right, and there's no control over it. It's what you get's what you get. But
I mean, what it really seems to love is wave movement.
I had some good clouds yesterday. Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah, but water waves are seem to be quite awesome always.
Yeah,
Yeah, have you maybe managed to do a waterfall or
that's a
like
good
something
point.
like the Angel Falls? You know, the Africa Angel
Sure.
Falls.
So I've had some robots. I've had some clouds yesterday.
Is that like Titanfall? Oh, that looks good.
Mm, that's
Uh,
nice.
It's a real shame that the water didn't move as well. That would have,
Yeah,
that would have
that's
been crisp.
Just
had-
wanted to say that Angel Falls is in Venezuela.
I was in Venezuela. It's my bad.
Ye-
Geography was never my strong point. Oh, I like that.
yeah.
Is
That's
there
great.
a form of inpainting for this where you can inpaint what wasn't moving?
That would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Oh no, is there a feature? I think you said.
Oh, it is?
Is there any inpaint? Yeah, is there any inpainting on this?
No. Not to my knowledge.
I mean, I guess well, actually, is there any way you could, so from the output, is there any way you could mask and then mask an area so it would only affect that area? So, you know, like with Animate Diff, where Tyler uses masks to specifically do an area.
Right, yep.
So, for example, if that, the village one, if you masked off where the water was,
True.
is there any? I mean, there might be a node coming or some form of inpainting where, rather than inpainting, you could do a masked area.
I wonder if, yeah, maybe it's definitely possible. I suppose I think we could even test that now. But I wonder if it needs to see the full context of the image to work out what to apply it to. Does it just see, no?
So is this only based off of? Can you do? Is this text or is this only image to video?
It's image to video, but I do have in the guide here, I do have a text to video, but what it does is it just renders out an image first and then passes that image into the flow. Let me just
is this workflow something that's in automatic 1111? Like, is it as an extension? That's what video
This is Comfy.
Or is it separate?
This is in Comfy UI, and as far as I know, up until yesterday, there was not any support for it in Auto 1111.
No.
Yeah, it was on the GitHub. People were up in arms that it's been 11 days or 12 days, and they still don't have any support in Auto.
Man, I really need this available for Paperspace, this Comfy UI. So the issue with Paperspace though is that I believe it adds something that they consider like tunneling. I can't remember what it was, and they're like, nope, don't do that, you dirty little hacker. Even though the people doing the Comfy UI on Paperspace aren't hacking,
What's
mining
Paperspace?
crypto. Go on, say it again.
What is Paperspace?
It's essentially like if I were to be running this in Google Colab and it's using their GPU and computers and all that versus it being on my the old Scarlet, Scarlet Red laptop that
actually
can barely
it used to be made for remote gaming.
Yeah, I guess it's so. It is basically like collab and run pods.
Ellie, can you work with the information I provided you?
Let me just check.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
on
perfect.
the bright side. On the bright side, it is very immaculate for what it is. I love using it for Stable Diffusion so far, and I want to use the Comfy UI with it too.
Well, remember, you can actually generate SDXL for free on the Civic when it works.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. But this video, man, I gotta try the video.
I actually wonder if you can use that SDXL to video to like make one image of a person or a character or whatever, make that into a video, and take that video frames to train in textual inversion on that, because then you have sort of like side views as well.
I mean, that's basically how Animate Diff works, isn't it?
Yeah. Image to video. Let's see.
But I don't think my old GTX 1070 would be able to render that.
I don't know. I mean, this is running on 8 gig.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, people have got the
image.
SVD on 8 gig now. So,
is that workflow you have up right now? Is that available somewhere to download, Ellie?
Yeah, sure. These are in this guide here, the quick start guide.
Okay. Totally have to check that one out. But does it only give me the MP4, or am I able to extract the frames as well?
You can. This workflow is using. Where am I? This workflow is using the video combined, so you can output in WebM, a bunch of different things. But I don't have it outputting just to frames, no.
Okay, so basically I would have to extract the frames by some secondary software.
Yeah, unless
No,
there's a node to do it in Comfy.
there are nodes.
Okay.
There are other. You can search for JBook X Creative. That's Tyler's username on Civitai. He has posted his animative workflow. And there you can either throw a whole video or separate frames into it.
Oh, interesting.
I think.
Yeah, if you scroll back through office hours, he posted it in there. So if you search Tyler's name, you'll find the workflow he posted for Comfy.
Oh, it's slow. We timed it yesterday. It was taking me around.
I have to reinstall Comfy UI, damn it.
It's not that bad, is it? It's pretty lightweight. It goes in quite quickly.
Yeah, but I had the problem before that I think you can't really run it in a virtual environment or something like that.
Oh.
So I had the issue before that when I installed Automatic plus Comfy UI, it bit itself with some other software. But yeah, I think Comfy UI can actually use Automatic's VEng, so I have to check it out again.
I run it in a separate venv. I have a venv just for Comfy.
Yeah, but that would be like the third UI I'm installing on my machine because I'm using Invoke as well.
Got you.
Because I really like on Invoke the unified canvas stuff.
Sure. Yep.
Only problem is if you generate an image in Automatic and pull it into Invoke and then you start stuff with the unified canvas, it comes out garbled. I really hate that you have to stick to one UI for your whole workflow, so that those UIs aren't really interchangeable.
Sure. Right, Ali,
That would actually be great. No, sorry.
I was just going to say, Ali, like slight side. Did you get anywhere on Korea? By the way, did you get nothing yet?
No, nothing at all. No. Yeah, I don't. Has Olivio shown it off yet? Has he had access? Because I mean, if he doesn't,
I haven't seen anyone and make any video. When that becomes, that is going to be the next big thing, hands down. That is going to be massive.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you mean?
Korea, Korea. It's basically real time. I'll put it there for you. Real time AI painting.
I mean, with the LCM model, we got kind of close to that. But
oh yeah, but this is you actually. So you can. It's similar to the old NVIDIA Canvas, but way more refined.
Yes, I suppose. Yeah. So with LCMs, you can get and Comfy.
Yeah,
you can
that's
get
pretty crazy.
You can get fast enough to do almost real time.
What is he running that on though? That's got to be something like an A100.
That was me on
is it yours?
Yeah, that was me on my 4090. Yeah. But
what was that at? Oh yeah, because you're on
yeah
5. Yes, yeah.
Really 4 steps, and it was a very small image size as well.
Yep. You could you know what you could do? Have that running in the background and have that as your cam.
Yeah, absolutely. The reason that I haven't demonstrated it on stream is because I was using the virtual camera to capture both my webcam and to capture the open pose, and I'm already using it in OBS, so it makes it difficult to show it off on stream. What's going on here? Oh, look at that! That looks beautiful.
Oh wow!
I've got it set to ping pong, so reverse, but that looks nice.
Whoa.
What the fuck are
That
they
is
smoking?
amazing.
What the fuck are they smoking in there? They're inhaling pretty deep.
Oh, I've actually got a good
Frosty
one.
Zaza.
Yeah.
I've got a good one for you to try, but you'll probably have to change the aspect ratio.
Okay.
But this one would, yeah, I think this one would produce a rather interesting result. Look at that.
It's worth a go. Let's give it a go.
Oh my god.
It might work. We might.
Oh, Civitai Diffusion. I me like. A plugin for Civitai. Cool.
Let me share this in the Twitch chat as well. This looks interesting. Ooh, did I see comfy there?
Okay, folks, I gotta go to bed now. So have a nice day, night, whatever.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Good night. See ya.
Okay, yeah. I'll give it to you this time. This is broken. Don't use SDXL, guys. It's broken. It'll be back up. I've already pinged the developer, so hopefully it'll be back up soon. Yeah. Does anyone know? I can just try it. Is 1.5 still working? Looks like it's generating. Maybe. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, I hadn't thrown it in yet. 24, 576. Let's go.
So is this basically like an open source Firefly? It looks like.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. 1.5 is fine, so I'm hearing. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, 1.5 is good. I don't know when improvements to the generator are coming out, but I saw them being demonstrated this earlier today. The generating window is going to be completely on the left, no more popping out on the right, and you'll be able to browse the site at the same time as the generator is open. It won't overlap. It'll actually squish the site down into this space here, so you don't have to. So you can actually see what you're doing at the same time the generator is open, and the generator window itself you'll be able to drag and size. Yuritaku's hitting us with the memes. How is my VRAM? This is going pretty slowly. GPU 21 gigabytes I'm using right now. Oh, here we go. I mean, could be worse.
And that actually looks, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I mean, this was with the settings set to 60, and the default is I think 120 something. So if you bump this up, the motion bucket, let's put it up to, let's try 140. Let's see what we get. You can also increase the augmentation level. I've got it set to 0.07. That's the amount of noise that's inserted into the image. The higher the augmentation level, the further away from the picture the output looks. But it often goes pretty wild.
Well, yeah, actually, that is just zooming in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just zooming in and out.
Sure. So yeah, if you increase the augmentation level, or the motion bucket ID, we might get more interesting outputs. So let's try that.
Yeah, I thought that it might pick up on these spirals and things like that and start to make those move, like it did with the.
SVD does not take a prompt. The only way to there's no way to control the motion, unfortunately. It just does
But
what
it does. But it does take a seed.
Uh,
Or is that fixed?
No, it doesn't take a seed. I've never been able to generate the same thing twice with it, even with the same settings and the same image. Every time that you generate, you get different movement.
Okay, well, if it's different, then there has to be some random element like a seed. Okay, but you can generate multiple times to get different results.
Yeah. So you can roll the dice. Oh, we got more zoomy movement. So let's increase the augmentation. Let's go wild here. Gen 1 is trash, waiting for Gen 2. Are you talking about runways stuff? Oh, just SVG in general. Okay, I was getting confused because Gen 2 is what they call their text to video, image to video, and their stuff's really good. The Gen 2 is it's expensive though, but it's very good.
Max.
Has Gen 3? Yeah, has it been announced? Heartscar? I haven't seen that. I just got to grips with Gen 2, and now it's been hinted. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, if we had some sort of control over in Twitch chat, they're saying that if only we had some sort of control over the video, that would be great. But yeah, it's pretty limited right now. You just have to keep rolling the dice until you get something that you like. And with the settings that I showed you, I usually takes me maybe 2 or 3 rolls to get something that I'm happy with, like the dock.
Oh God. Yeah.
Okay, this one, no, it's not having it.
It's just zooming.
It decided that it likes zooming. Yep.
Yeah, Max. By the way, we were talking about the announcement. The GMT time is wrong. It should be 11 p.m., not 6 p.m.
Yeah. I
Or
meant
4 p.m., sorry.
general mountain time, which isn't actually a time zone. So I changed it to mountain time.
He's making up time zones now.
Nah.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm glad to not be on the phone anymore.
Yeah, we heard you've been in and out of those meetings with a certain someone.
I've been in calls with everybody all day.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just a lot of interesting people want to talk these days, which is cool. I like talking to interesting people. But it's always like, how do we move forward from that? Because talk is great, but doesn't mean any action gets done. Yeah. Anyway, I can't really get into much more details than that, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll have some more. Hopefully we'll have some more we can get into there at some point.
Yeah, I think everyone was, saying it's a bit out of the blue, and it doesn't really seem to fit with the whole open source thing of what's being done.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I can kind of see why they want to do it, like we're saying, with the video stuff. I think that's what they're going to put their eggs into. But again, I mean, he's even got that thing pinned up, decentralized AI, but now he wants to commercialize it, and it's like, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because at some point, they have to make their investors happy. At some point, there has to be some return somewhere.
Yeah.
The question is like, what part of it are you going to monetize? And trying to monetize your community that's actually pushing the envelope on stuff seems like the wrong way to go.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually terrified when we first read it, we thought that was gonna backdate and include all like 1.5 and SDXL. I was like, what? But like I said, I can see where they want to do it with the video stuff, because there's not so much the copyright stuff, because they are, to be real, they could never do it with XL and 1.5 with the amount of copyrighted images that are in models. They would have to literally create a 100% copyright free before they could even do that.
Sure. Well, also from what he told me, it was like, the commercialization aspect wouldn't kick in until you're already doing like $1 million a month in revenue or something, which is
Well,
like,
there's another thing. So for people under sub 1 million, he's now put up a tweet. For anyone sub 1 million, there's going to be a charge as well.
oh, great. Of course. Why not?
Yeah. Which there's no, and notice there's no option to make it 0. The minimum option was $1. I don't know if I've still got the tweet on my clipboard.
Yeah, because he was running a poll on it, right?
Yeah. Where is it? I'll post it again for you.
Not a great way to do that, honestly. I mean, everyone's always going to just select the least amount of money.
Well, especially the way he's going about it, like it's literally like what we were saying. It's literally Unity version 2. What he's trying to do, and it's exactly the same backlash as what's coming from it as well. There you go. There's the Twitter link.
Okay.
So it's even for those making under 1 mil, sub 1 million. Unless he's literally just done that that arrow wrong, and it should be the other way, which would have kind of made more sense. But I think unless someone pulls him up on it, because what you were saying about commercially being above 1 million,
right.
It looks like he may have pointed that arrow in the wrong direction.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what he's going to do there, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, either way, I'd still like the whole argument to be made about what point you're actually commercializing something, especially as a hobbyist, regardless of the amount of quote unquote money you're making, is going to be interesting to enforce. And Stability is not great at consistent messaging when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see what that kind of shakes out to be. I don't know. We'll have to, I guess, just see what Emad wants to put forward there.
I mean, he's definitely going to have to be. He's definitely going to have to tread careful whatever he does now. Now he's put that out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I mean, look at the backlash Unity ended up. Like, indie devs do not want to work with Unity anymore. They've literally all of them have switched to UE5 or making their own forks. They just don't want to, in the future, have that come back on them if they choose to. So once you alienate your community like this, you're either going to have to go forward with it and just, hope you dug your hole deep enough, or try and reel back and hope there isn't enough community backlash to follow it through.
Yeah.
He's just going to have to be careful whatever he decides to do. But when you boast for something that they want to be open source, and when you fly that flag enough and then you want to commercialize it, it is very contradictory. And I don't think it works well with the community that they've built up.
No, absolutely.
Especially if you think about the amount of just regular Joes that have put in commits on GitHub to actually make Stability AI what it is now.
Yeah.
It's not just them sitting down in it. It's literally the entire community is helped to make that what it is now.
Yeah, no, totally. I 100%
Sorry,
agree.
I'm going off on a bit of tangent there, but sorry.
It's fine. No. It's just like I don't know what I'm agree. There's only so many times I can agree with you. So it's like I don't know what else to say.
No.
Yeah.
I just like chatting about it. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good for sure. I'm sorry to disrail this here, Ali. You can.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Absolutely. Yep, they like to hear from the big man.
Hardly the big man, but appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're getting close to wrapping up time for me. Does anyone want to raise any issues that you've had with the site? We know about the SDXL issue. We're on top of that one. We know about the API issue. If there is one there, we'll get our guys to look into that. Anything else? Anyone having trouble with anything? Or want me to get something in front of the developers?
Can we have in the resources? Can we have images show what they used?
Show what they. So you're saying when you're looking at a model,
a model or an image or whatever.
Okay. So in the image information panel, you'd like to see. Oh, come on.
I think that might be hard because some models have the VAE baked into them, and I don't think unless it was specifically a VAE in the what's it called, in the information, it wouldn't pick up a baked in one, would it?
Yeah, but if it exists, I think it should show it.
Oh yeah. No, I agree. I think that would, if it could put the VAE in there, that would definitely be something that would be good to visualize.
Sure. Okay, making a note. So VAE improvements on the image cards and model cards. Yoritaku is bringing up the hash change issue. I know it's been spoken about, but I don't know where we are with that. Let's see, hash change.
On the bug list.
Yeah, I thought so. Bounties. When you edit a bounty, the timer drops a day. Is that consistent? That's a known thing.
Really?
I didn't know about that one, and I don't think I've seen it raised. Edit a bounty.
Oh, about the bounties. Can you clear up the question about the amount of things that go into one entry? Because I think it states 10, but you can always only see the first 4, I think.
So you're saying on an entry, there's 13 entries here. So when you post an entry, when you submit an entry, you get the chance to upload 10 examples.
It states that you can attach up to 10 files.
Yep.
But only 4 will be viewable.
Okay. 4 examples. I wonder if that's because.
And it has been that way since the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's because this text here, this box, has been repurposed from somewhere else on the site.
Yeah, but you can attach 10
right, I'm
files.
sure that the code allows you to, but whether the design for showing off entries is never actually allowed for that. Yep. I think that's what's happened there. Okay, we're going to clarify what that's meant to be, whether it's meant to be 10 or whether it's just meant to be 4. And we'll only 4 shown. All right. We've got changes to the rating system. people restrict their resources to your bad reviews. I mean, yes, there are malicious reviews, but when they're reported, our team take care of them pretty quickly and effectively, I think. There definitely will be changes coming up to the whole review system. We're not happy with it. Anything. A lot of people feel that anything less than a 5 is a 1. And I mean, as a creator myself, that's how I feel. When I get a 3, that's pretty much just as bad as a 1. So, someone here wishes to opt out of reviews entirely. That's an idea. I can table that. I'm not sure what Justin will think, but we can. Yeah, they want the option to do that. Okay, I'll put that on the table.
I have a question/suggestion as well.
Sure.
For when a creator uploads a model, on the side there's like the type, checkpoint, downloads, uploaded, the training, and hash.
Yep.
Is there a way to add onto the side of that, like their recommended steps, their recommended resolution, stuff like that? Because some of them have it in their details and their description, and some of them don't. But having their recommended sampler, steps, CFG, and all of that stuff on the side, and prompting them to, maybe not requiring them to update it, but having the option to put it in there when they upload a model.
I think that. Oh, I'd have a look if the site actually loaded. Come on. Let's find a model. I think that what you're talking about is possible on the model version, unless I'm misremembering.
You mean on details on the side?
Not on the side as such, but I think we do take. I think there are fields where you can enter suggested values.
Oh, that's on that's on the other filter box, which was what I was asking about earlier. That's not on the normal one.
It's not, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, there are some fields that were added for like recommended LoRa strength, things like that.
Yeah, that was on the one you showed it last time, where it pulls out from the left-hand side of the window. I think we were asking if we could get it to the filter on the right-hand side.
So this is what I was talking about here.
Yep.
So strengths.
Oh, okay, and that's in there for checkpoints too?
I don't believe so.
So like if there's a checkpoint like Juggernaut or whatever on the side.
I don't.
Currently there are only fields for the model strength.
It would just be for LoRa, because so you can put in the recommended clips to get convey, but for LoRa or embeddings, then you can put in the strength suggestions. Yeah. But these upload pages are also getting an overhaul as well. So I think they're far too complex. You have to really have some pretty in-depth knowledge to fill out some of these.
Now.
Yep. But yeah, if you have any images, or you can screenshot stuff, you can draw on them, submit us feature requests to us, and we'll pass it to our design guys.
The strength fields that you can put in the LoRa settings.
Yep.
Is that respected by the on-site generator also? The min and max strength?
That's a good question. I don't know. So if I were to create with this, go away. I don't believe so. I don't think that it would actually pull in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's always set to 1, regardless of what you set.
Yeah, the recommended, of course, but the minimum is you can't
Well, let's go. I don't want to change
go
this.
below a certain point
Yeah, I don't want to change that
on the
model,
generator,
so
right?
we can test it.
Mhm.
How are you getting those fields up?
They are
Because
in.
on that, that's not. I don't have that for any of mine. That little dot 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 at the ends is not there.
Wait. You don't see this
Yeah.
on your model versions?
No. I don't see it on any models or any no models or no Lauras.
It should be on your own models.
Yeah, you should see it on your own.
Oh,
Anything
sorry. I
you...
thought that was something you were searching, and so this is your own.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were actually able to see. This was an option you were able to see that I didn't know was there. Sorry, my bad.
Gotcha.
We see it on all models because we have side mod privileges.
Yeah, that'd be why we can't. Yeah, we don't actually see any of that.
Sure.
You
So I
will,
guess
of course,
in that
only
case, then
see.
it's the choice or the their what's the word I'm trying to. It's their duty to fill out that information, and they're not doing it.
I mean, it's optional. Yeah.
Or an option. Yeah, sorry, optional.
All right, so I have just edited this one to have a minimum of 0.4, a max of 1.2, and a recommended strength of 0.9. And Athena's actually saying that we should have it here. We should show it in this box somewhere, which makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or a button like on the images to copy a whole set of recommended settings.
Sure. So when I get create, it does. Look at that. I learn something every day. So when you hit create, it will pass in the recommended strength.
And does it the same with the minimum and the maximum?
0.4,
No.
1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Did you
0.4, 1.2. Yep.
can you try it with less than 0.4?
Like 0.1 and 1.6. Come on. Oh, maybe not.
No. Maximum was
Maybe that was just a fluke. Oh, maybe it was just a.
Maybe you just sat on what it was. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
Control F5.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Control.
To refresh that.
I'm pretty sure I must have just guessed it correctly. Yeah, I think I must have. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm adding that
just
to the list.
literally hit that on the magical number.
Yeah. Terrible. Okay. Minimum, maximum, and the recommended steps. Add to generator, and also display on the model card in the right-hand panel. I'm sorry, Athena, I didn't realize what you were getting at until you sent me that screenshot. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Show on panel. We've got a few others here. This option would restrict the lower range when using the generator. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. We'll pass it to the design people and see what they say. They'll consider all of this. Cool. All right. Anyone else? Anything before we go? Streaming tomorrow. So it was meant to be Tyler. He is pushing his stream back to Friday, I believe, to make room for the stream that's coming tomorrow. And I can't give too much away, but I believe it's going to be Justin that's running tomorrow's stream.
Ooh.
Yep.
Saucy.
I know.
Ali, if you want to stop around just for a minute after you end stream, just so I can have a quick word.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem. Yep. Okay. Cool. I will see you all next Tuesday. You'll get Max on Monday. And if you've got any problems at all, yeah, just throw them in the DMs. And I will try and get answers for you all about these points that I just noted down. All right, thanks for coming all. I appreciate it. And catch you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.